consolidated. And then looking at Microsoft, this was where in pre-market it bounced off that gap fill and then it held it at yesterday's low basically at the open. And then Nvidia was consolidating inside supply, which is bullish. It was a little harder to read because it was inside supply, but it did consolidate. And then eventually broke that pre-market high, yesterday's high resistance. And then Nvidia, I mean NQ, I think was also consolidating under this 2 hour supply. So in this scenario, rather than trying to focus on shorting at 30-minute supply, because Microsoft was bullish and Nvidia had that bullish and Apple had held that gap fill, I should have been looking at how to long this. Um, but I shorted all day. My first trade was a winner actually. I should have stopped after that. I took a trade at 6:32 right at the open. I don't remember why right now. I'm gonna speed the oh, you guys can't see book.
Yeah, I can see your book map.
No, that's my screenshot. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, that's my screen. Did you take a trade this day, Gabriel?
Yeah, I posted it this week. And the one on Friday.
$400 lots right here. Things to get later. Oh yeah, I took that trade too. What's this? 700 lots, 900 lots, 500 lots. SVP building up here at 57.66. Okay, right here. Oh fuck. Fuck, why isn't it stopping? Right here, there's a 1,000 lot buyer at 57.67, and there's a 700 lot buyer at 57.66. I ended up taking the market short right here. I'm not too sure why. 600 lots, then 400 lots. Pushes right at the open. We drop under it, and then we pop up slightly. The buying looked kind of weak to me. And this was a horrible trade. 6, 7, 6, 9, 70. Yeah, I risked 4 points to make 3 points. That was stupid. But part of the reason why I exited was because of that large buyer that presented itself at 57.67. So I entered, and then I seen that we weren't budging here to drop lower. So I just took a quick exit right there because I started to realize like, oh damn, this isn't gonna work out for me. It dropped a little, but then got super aggressive on the pop. So already besides, I mean, I had a short bias, so I wasn't even like, I don't think I was super clear on what was happening here. But here you can see that these 1,000 lot buyers were holding as support. SVP was building up down here at the 67, 66, same where the buyers were. We tried to push higher, pulled back down. Now, if you were bullish, you'd want to see it hold above, what size is that? This 700 lot buyer, you'd want to see price, since it held above this 1,000 lot buyer, you'd want to see price hold above this 700 lot buyer at 57.69. Um, I might have. What time was this short? I tried again at 6:36. So it 57.69 is playing as resistance, but going against that 1,000 lot buyer that was at 57.66. What size is that? It won't show me the lot size. But
It's just right on the bottom either.
no, sometimes when I hover over it, it like doesn't show it at all. It doesn't show me any of them right now. But it's holding that SVP. Got above that 57.69. Now you want to see it hold above this. Weak selling right here. Pulls down. This could have been a probably opportunity to enter long if there is some kind of demand. Ooh, that's scary though.
It's probably the lower days was where it's probably bouncing off at.
Yeah. Oh, actually, this was my issue here. I had shorted at 57.69 because I had the idea right. I just wasn't going in the right direction. At 57.69 over here, I shorted, but it was failing here, and it failed like 4 times before it finally popped. So seeing that one, it failed, popped up, failed again, popped up, failed again. This should have been a sign to me to exit, especially with the SVP building up. I think if I didn't have a short bias, I would have exited, but the short bias got me. And then it ends up popping up aggressively. But that is definitely a red sign. Like if you enter and then one, there's a 1,000 lot buyer supporting over here, even though it broke under it a little, like that can still hold. That's why sometimes like I like to see it drop a little under that 1,000 lot buyer, and then if it shows aggressiveness, I'll give it a shot. But it has to be slightly under. Like I don't want it to drop too much lower.
What were equities telling you at this time?
This was the day that equities had pushed up above the gap fill for Microsoft and Apple, and then NQ was just consolidating around this time. But Microsoft, this is 650 basically. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Microsoft was holding the bottom of 1 hour supply. So the fact that Microsoft was holding the bottom of that 1 hour supply, not falling, and ES was holding that 1,000 lot buyer, that's a red flag for shorts. But you could consider this absorption. It was multiple sellers trying to push lower, yet it wasn't falling, and the SVP was building up. I would call that absorption.
What is absorption again? I totally forgot.
It's when the market is absorbing the sellers or the market is absorbing the buyers.
And pushes and it reverses, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
You told me what it was last week.
I forgot, dude. I'm like still tired right now.
What'd you
And
say?
this is where it keeps pushing up above 57.69 too. Were you gonna say something?
I was just saying, what did you say? Market absorbing buyers or sellers, and then what?
It reverses.
And then I'm just writing notes.
And then I had a stupid stop loss here. I originally had a stop loss like over here, but then I just held past it for some reason and I ended up moving it to high a day, which was the opening, and it got stopped right here. Now market's getting close to my 1 hour supply. I mean 2 hour supply at 57.78. It hasn't tapped it yet though. Right here now it's at my 2 hour supply. What?
Is that your key?
Yeah. Oh, it is, but it didn't work out. Market was just too aggressive. Like you could even see this here, how aggressive the push up into supply was. 900 lots, 1,000 lots up here, another 900. Actually, this is I haven't realized this, but well, no, I can't say that either. The fact that there was a 900, then 1,000, and then another 900 right by supply, it's hard to short that because if you short it, it's gonna fall into this large 1,000 lot buyer. So the risk to reward to short it here, say you entered here at 57.80, you still have to battle this large buyer that was at like 57.74, 57. Why doesn't it show it now?
5 points.
Yeah, like it's just not worth it. Yeah, I fucking tried it. What time is this?
You tried it?
At 6:50, at 6:55, I took a short. So I tried it at the large buyer like an idiot, thinking it was gonna fail, and it just pushed up, super aggressive, horrible. But you'll see, it's gonna pop up right at it.
It's the one that lost you like $53 or some shit.
Yeah, stupid. I'm still green on the month though, so thankful for that. Yeah, see, it pulls back, and then now it's fighting those 1,000 lots. This is 640 seller going against 1,000 lot buyer plus a 900 lot buyer down here. And the SVP, I think I was going for the SVP down here, but it just wasn't worth it. What were equities doing at this time? Microsoft was now starting to push above 1 hour supply.
This is where I was gonna try.
What's it? Nvidia had just long broke resistance. You entered here?
Oh wait, hang on. When did I enter?
I think it might have been over. Dude, how many? Fuck, I took another one at 6:57 after just getting stopped. Yep, right here. I had
No red bubbles.
And
No red bubbles
volume
at that
is
area.
low.
yeah. And then the long I took was at, I mean, the short I took was at 7:05. So around right here. Yeah, you were in this one. And
So
then I exited at 7:11 down here.
so because volume was low and I was like messing with the trades that you were planning, or should have messed with the. It should have made you think about that right before you entered trades.
What? That volume was low?
Yeah, for it to work in your favor, the reversal at your supply zone. So is that a way to look at low volume of like, then there's when there's more volume or there's a good amount of volume, it's letting you know that people are interested at reversing at your zones, or it could still go either way.
Um, I'm trying to think. Because right here, like if you look at my chart, at the open, you can see large green volume candles pushing, and then it dies down again a little. But bulls were just way too in control this day. Like the amount of buying that occurred here on this push up to short against that is very. Yeah, we took a short and it worked at that 7:05 time, but we couldn't break below pre-market high.
It ended up being a
Reversing,
pullback.
yeah, exactly. Reversing this was kind of not the greatest idea. Um, if you went in with large size, yeah, you would have made some good money, but that's not me right now.
It's not me, dog.
So I think the key in this situation is how aggressive the buyers were. Because this bubble alone is 1,000 lots. This bubble is 900 lots. And this bubble is 900 lots. That's like 3,000 plus volume of buyers. Um, so going against that is just tough, especially not seeing any outlier in red bubbles where it's like this is aggression from sellers stepping in. The biggest bubble was probably like 600 lots on the red bubbles. So you really have to be aware of like the aggression of how the participants are stepping in. And I think I tried one more after winning this one. Did it end up dropping to VWAP?
No, it jumps off pre-market and never comes back down to like 10, back to pre-market and bounces again.
I tried it again at 726. I don't know. I think I tried it because of this 900 lot buyer. I was like, if it doesn't get above that, it's gonna keep going short, targeting this again, this SVP. So I tried it here somewhere. This was such a stupid trade. 500, 800 lot buyer here. So even in this, even now, buyers are super aggressive. I didn't see no 800, 700 lot seller right here. That's the biggest seller. Where as buyers, there's just multiple 900 plus buyers. But it popped up nasty right here. This is where it fucked me. My stomach dropped too when it happened. Oh, it was like at 7:35. Another 600 lot buyer.
Yeah.
What?
Were you in this at this moment?
Yeah. Just being mad hopeful of a short. When the fuck does it pop? All right, here. I had pushed Sal, but it happened so fast that it filled me at a horrible price. Popped up all the way to 92
Like the way
with
it
a
came
thousand lot.
the way it came back down so fast after that quick pop. What type of strategy are you using in regards to like holding or patience, so that or are you just
Well,
kind
if you were able to see this 1,000 lot buyer right here, this bubble, then not yet, but you could wait to see if, and then the SVP building up right here, you could wait to see if it holds this
and then
1,000 lots at 57.83.
and what would you have made your stop?
I need to go back to the chart to see 57.83.
You got nothing till like
No,
57, 80,
that
78.
that candle's way too aggressive to even have a stop, a proper stop at least. Yeah, that shit was. You had to have got in at pre-market high where we exited the shorts.
These quick moves are super hard to catch.
Yeah,
You have to be like pro.
even then, pushing the button, like, especially if you're going like 10 contracts, getting filled on that would be difficult. But here, I was just like, okay, I'm giving up. Actually, dude, oh my gosh, just fuck this day. Yeah, I don't have anything else for this day. Just a bunch of stupidity.